Hey, what's up you guys? It's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry that I look like a mess, you guys. It's like 11 in the morning. I had to go up early. God's words. I had to get up early to go to the orthodontist because they're about to take my braces off in the next 2 weeks. So super excited for that. But I just look pretty gross. And I'm in pajamas again since I've gotten home. And yeah. Tons of fun, you guys. Also, I'm like super sunburned and my makeup looks funny because I'm just experimenting with some new foundation and everything is just weird and out of whack right now. So my apologies. Also, if I sound super congested, it's because I'm sick. So I have all kinds of just craziness right now. But nevertheless, I am filming because the show must go on, you guys. So yeah. But anyways, aside from my sick and sunburned and sleepy rambling, I'm going to be doing my New York haul today and showing you guys all of the stuff that I got while I was in New York. I kind of somewhat have it divided up based off of like when and where I got everything for the most part. Because you know, a lot of it was books because this is a booktube channel, so you know, like books. So, oh god, I'm dying. Oh my goodness. Alright, so before I die, I'd like to get this video filmed, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so before I jump into all the actual New York stuff, I did get a couple things after I came back, so it's not so much New York, but it's still fun. So like I was saying, I did get a new foundation and a concealer, which I have on today. It's a little cakey looking. I don't know if I used too much or if I didn't have the right brush to blend it out, but regardless, I'm working with it. Today's the first day I used it. I also got the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Lip Plumping Lip Gloss. I did put it back in the box for the sake of this video. I've used it a couple times, and I do like it. It doesn't actually have very much color, which is surprising, because this is like the darkest shade they had, which really didn't make that much of a difference because it's still pretty clear. It does make your lips tingle a lot, which is okay because you know, like the lip plumping. The only thing I don't like is the smell. It smells like this like nasty artificial chocolate, and I'm not really feeling it. Which I was a little disappointed in because this stuff was like so highly rated and everything I've smelled from their collection kind of stinks. So, you know, but as long as it works, I think I can put up with the smell. And then the other thing I got from World Market because you guys know that is my favorite store. I got this little globe for my dorm room because if you guys don't know, I think I've mentioned it before, my dorm is like travel themed somewhat. And I just felt like a globe would tie it together nicely. I kind of have this turquoisey color kind of in a lot of my decor that I have. So I thought this would be nice to put on a little like shelf or on top of a stack of books or something cute like that. So yeah, those are a couple things that I got after we came back. So the day that we got there, after we left the airport, we went to Coney Island. And I got this cute little magnet. I want to put it on my fridge in the dorm. I told myself that every place I went, I was going to get a little magnet like this so my whole fridge would be like travel theme, all the different places that I went, but this ended up being the only magnet that I got. So maybe whenever I go places in college I'll get like magnets or something. I don't really know, but yeah, this is the Coney Island one that I got. So cute, little vintagey like black and white picture. And then also when we were at Coney Island I got a t-shirt, and it's this t-shirt right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm like, that's kind of cool looking. And I don't know, I really like it. Of course, it's like gray and white because you guys know that basically all I wear is like black, gray, and white. So I told myself to expand my horizons with the t-shirts, but it didn't happen. Everything I got was basically gray, black, and white. I don't know, I think this design's really cool. It has like Coney Island like in the center of it, and kind of like the creepy looking face thing. I don't really know what the face is. Maybe it's just like their like symbol. I don't know. I'll find out. And then the next couple of things are just like things that I picked up at just like New York shop things. Oh, but first, just to get this out of the way, we did go to see the Book of Mormon a few days after we got there. And this was just a little cup thing from their theater. I don't know. I figured I would just bring it with me to college. It's a nice little like cup. I'll probably break it within a few days because you know, it's not like cheap plastic. But you know, memories, you guys. Memories. So, cups. Alright, so then my mom got my sister and I these cute little like Christmas ornaments. It looks like a little shopping bag filled with New York stuff, like landmarks and whatnot. every time we like go somewhere, my mom tries to get us Christmas ornaments. That way every year at Christmas time we can be like, oh hey, do you remember when we went to so and so place? So that's fun. It was a cute one. My sister and I have matching ones. I think it's cute. It has little like stockings on it. It's pretty cute. So we got that. And then she also got us both these little like statue figurine thing made out of metal. And it's got like all of like the famous landmarks from New York on it. There's like the one World Trade Center building. Is that what it's called? Like the Freedom Tower. And then the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, which, side note, every time I saw the Chrysler Building, I was like quoting Annie, and I was all, when I get back here, this place better shine like the top of the Chrysler Building. If you guys get that reference, you guys are the real MVP. But, there's like the Brooklyn Bridge on here, or maybe it's the Manhattan Bridge. I don't remember which bridge is on here. And there's a little taxi and the Statue of Liberty. It's cute. I'm gonna bring this from my dorm and like put it on my desk or something. For right now, it's probably just gonna go on my shelf. But you know how it is. All the decorations. And speaking of the Freedom Tower, that was one of the most amazing experiences of my life in terms of like, it was very surreal getting to go to the World Trade Center and go to like the Memorial Museum and whatnot and see some of the remains from the old buildings from the Twin Towers from when 9/11 happened. There were definitely a lot of tears. It was very tragic to you kind of walk through this like timeline of the day that it happened, and everything is just like, it's almost like reliving it as you walk through this museum. It was super crazy. You got to listen to some of like the really sad phone calls and like police reports and stuff from that day, and I would definitely suggest, if you've never been before, if you get to go to New York, I would definitely suggest going, because it was, I don't want to say a cool experience because that just sounds like mean, but like, I don't know, it was a really interesting thing to see and experience. So, yeah. But while I was there, we went to the little gift shop thing. Like, my mom got like a t-shirt or something. I got this Alex and Ani bracelet while I was there, though. It just says NYC on it with like the New York skyline. I just got it there because I knew they weren't going to have it anywhere else, and I know I'm forever going to remember that that's where I got it at. But I like to get these whenever I travel to different places. So, I have a few of these now. But yeah, that is that. So I think after this I'm jumping into all of the bookish things, you guys. So super excited. Alright, so we went to the library. Like the big fancy New York library thing. I can't think of the name of it. Hold on, I have a piece of paper that says it. New York Public Library. I don't know why I couldn't remember how to say that. But because there's like the old one and then there's like the new one across the street. It's like the extension of it. We went into like the old one because it's kind of like a museum thing, which you guys know I love because old libraries are like my crap. Those are so cool. While I was there, of course, I picked up a book from their gift shop. I picked up We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I don't know if that's actually how you say this name, and I apologize profusely because I suck at names, but it's just an essay about feminism that's pretty popular here on BookTube, so I figured I would pick this up. And then I also got 2 t-shirts. I bought myself one and then my mom bought me one. They're from the company Out of Print because they make really cool stuff. The first one my mom got me has that kind of like library stamp design checkout thing on it. It's pretty cool. And then the next one, I'm so glad I saw this because while I was at BookCon, I saw this girl in line next to me wearing it and I died. It was so funny and it was so cute. So whenever I saw it, I got it. It's a little octopus and it's reading a book called Fantastic Books and Where to Find Them. And I just thought that was hilarious because you know, like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. So I bought it. And as you can see, black, white, and gray trend continuing. So then we also went to BookCon, which was the greatest experience of my life. I got to talk to a couple different people in line. I should have brought like business cards or something and like tried to like get people to see my channel. But the most important thing for me was the fact that I got to meet Jessie, Kat, and Christine from Booksplosion, which they were the first 3 YouTubers I started watching here on BookTube, and it was definitely really cool getting to meet them. They were some of the sweetest people I've ever met. I'm definitely going to have that in my vlog, which should be uploaded before this video. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. I was almost in tears getting to meet them. They asked me about my booktube channel and stuff like that, so that was really, really cool. But yeah, so into the things that I got. I have like all of the batches. This is like a mess. It's mine, my mom's, my sister's fiance. But mine has a little button that says my first book con. Hopefully I can get more of these if I go back because they're super cute. I also got a t-shirt from that company. Like, I think they're called like Lithograph or something. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna put my hair up. This is driving me nuts. Okay. That company, like Lithograph or whatever they're called. They have like really cool prints. I wanted to bring back a print, but I didn't have any way to bring it back on the plane. You know, the whole like New York to Florida life. But I got one of their t-shirts, which is just as cool. So basically, I got this like Alice in Wonderland t-shirt because you guys know I'm all about the Alice in Wonderland life. And then like the entire thing is made up of like the entire text of the book. Like the whole shirt is. So all of like the color that you see is words from the book, basically, if that makes any sense. If not, you guys should go check them out because they're pretty cool. So I got that. So I got a copy of Everything Everything, and I'm not a huge fan of the movie cover, but I was gonna get the regular cover, and then this lady was like, hey, if you get the movie cover, you get like 30% off your book, and you get a free tote bag, which looks like this. It's like the penguin puffin, or penguin threads, that's what it's called, of the Wizard of Oz. So I got the movie cover so I could get the tote bag. I have no apologies and no regrets. And then, let's see, I have all my like papers and stuff from BookCon. And then I got Chelsea Clinton's She Persisted. It's a children's book about like all like the women in history that like persisted and did good things. She was there and signing copies, but that line was outrageous. I was not doing it. So I just went up to a separate vendor and bought the book on its own instead of waiting to get it signed. But I'm really excited to read this because I think this is really cute. I think this is a really good thing to like gear towards kids. I think it's important. So I picked it up. And then I got some like sticky note things from like Chronicle Publishing, Chronicle Books. Which, by the way, the lady that checked me out whenever I bought books from her, she was so nice. She was asking me like where I was from and what I was doing for college, and she found out I was there for like a graduation gift. She was super cool. I wish I would have talked to her more because I kind of want to get into publishing, but I didn't really think about it at the time. I probably should have. Oh yeah, but they're like sticky notes. Figured I could use them for like reviewing books and whatnot. I got Piper Perish. This is a pretty popular book right now, which, side note, has like a gorgeous like cover. It looks like paint. I don't know. It's supposed to be like an artist or something like that. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like the worst booktuber ever. Moving on. I'm trying to get through this because my camera is starting to die and I still have another pile of books to go through. You guys know, like I said, Alice in Wonderland. This was the last one of these that they had, and my sister's fiance picked it up for me. So that was super cool. I'm really excited about this. It's like the Classics Unfolded. They had a few different editions there. I couldn't tell you which ones. I think there was a Pride and Prejudice one and a couple others. But they had Alice in Wonderland, and like, you guys know I collect copies. And this is like an accordion style like thing. I don't know. But it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so super glad that I got that. And then, again, just trying to hurry. I got a copy of 642 Tiny Things to Write About. Has like all the little like writing prompts in here. And then I got Literary Journeys, a reader's journal. I think most of those were from Chronicle Books. They were pretty cheap. That Piper's Perish book I got for $9. So can we just like, because like that's a hardback book. But basically, this just has a little thing where you can mark down what you've read and if you liked it and stuff. I figured it'd be good to help me with reviews because I don't do too many reviews on here because I kind of ramble, as I'm sure you all have noticed if you've watched my videos before. So yeah, that is everything from BookCon. I don't know where it is. Hold on. Oh, no. I gotta, hold on. I got this Booksplosion card when I met them, and they all signed it. They signed it. I'm gonna get this framed and bringing this with me everywhere I go for the rest of my life. This is gonna come with me to college in a frame because this was the greatest moment of my life. And then the day that I have been waiting for since forever, I have followed them on Instagram since like always. I gotta go to the Strand. My bag is really loud. I'm gonna take all this stuff out because I can't deal with that like plastic sound. Before I do that though, I got a mug while I was there. I was getting one of the ones with just like the basic red logo, but these ones were on sale. This mug was only $7. That's like a pretty good deal. And you guys know I like mugs too, so this is gonna go nicely with my mug collection, you guys. Alright, so to start with, like I told you guys, I like Alice in Wonderland. I collect copies. I like getting them whenever I go somewhere new that I haven't been before because it just makes me remember like later on where I got them. And when I was going to their children's section, there were so many copies of Alice in Wonderland that like I have on my Amazon wish list and that I really want, and all like the really pretty copies. But because I was at the Strand, they also had a lot of like out of print copies and whatnot. So I found one that I really like. It's like a vintage copy from 1960 and it is out of print. So I got it because this isn't something I can order on Amazon. I figured this is like something that I'm gonna have that a lot of people won't have. So it's this really pretty, like super old copy of the annotated Alice, which is like the version with all the annotations in it, which I don't even have that version in general. But oh, I just realized the picture on the back is like the guy that, I don't actually know what he did. It's not Lewis Carroll. He did something with this book though. I don't know, maybe he did the annotations. I don't know. But he took a picture with the statue from Central Park. So that's kind of cool because it's like the Central Park was in New York and then I was in New York. So like, I don't know why this light bulb is just going off right now. But I went to see that statue too, which I think I have a picture on my Instagram if you guys want to go check it out. That's going to be linked down below. But I don't know, that's pretty cool. But it's the annotated edition. It's from 1960. It's still got all of like the same illustrations, but it's just really pretty, you guys. I got it in the library binding because there was one other one like this, but the cover was ripped, so I figured I'd get the nicer one. So, okay. I have 3 more books to get through, and then I think I'm done for this haul. So, I got Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. If that's how you even say the name, you guys know I suck. But it's like poetry. It's pretty popular right now. It's super like trendy all over like bookish social media. But I wanted to give it a go, so I got it. And then I got How to Build a Girl by Caitlin Moran. I haven't heard too much about this, but I have had a couple YouTubers say that it's really good. So once again, I figured I would give it a shot. And this next book is absolutely gorgeous. Apparently it's a classic. I didn't know how long ago it came out, but my grandma said she read it when she was like my age, so I was like, okay, so I guess it's an older book. But it's the 50th anniversary edition of Valley of the Dolls. I've never read this book before, but it's supposed to be really good. But look at the pages. They're pink. They're pink pages, and there's pink polka dots, and it's pink and black and gold. And you guys know this is just like my aesthetic, like the black and the gold and the shiny and the pink. I don't know. It's like super gothic looking, but like kind of not at the same time. I don't know. I'm rambling again. You guys just know I like pretty books. So, yeah. But yeah, so I had lots of fun in New York, guys. I got a lot of stuff, as you can see. If you want to see anything else, check out my vlogs. Check out my Instagram. I have pictures from every day uploaded on there too. But I guess that's it for right now, you guys. So, bye!